We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up Trtn. We are on the 12-month time frame. Price action, last candle to right hand side is a bullish green candle with a spike down to a low. So it looks like it retested second last candle before pushing up. May have a little bit of wick on that top of that area as well of that price action. So current price is sitting at 83.31. So if price pushes up, we have to figure out how far price is going to go. That's one. If price come down, how far price could come down? Price could come down within the level of the price action candle currently, or you can follow up with the second last candle. Let's do a little bit of both. So we're going to head back to the second last candle, grabbing that top of that wick, which would be at the numbers of 72.72. So we're looking for price to lead back down to that area. Also, we're going to add another midpoint between the highest peak of that price, and that's a little bit above price, coming down to the bottom of that price action candle of that wick, engaging to the middle of that midpoint, and we're looking at 75.36. So it's right near the second last candle of 72.72. So price can be lining up within that area. So right now we're going to just get rid of this last one we just placed. So we got to figure out where price is going to go. So before we do that, let's read the market to see what happened. So price action, first candle in the market started off as a bullish green doji cross. So that market just consolidating. So that market worked its way sideways before pushing up with the second last candle in the market. The third last candle retest, and then the fourth and the fifth pushed up. While the fifth pushed up, it came back for a retest to the midpoint of the break of the second to last candle, and the market pushed up again, came back for a retest again to the third to last candle in the area, and then price action pushed up with the fourth to last candle. But before that price action pushed up with the fourth to last candle, it did leave a bit of a wick down to that bottom. So when that second last candle pushed up, that fourth last candle or price action candle formed, spiked down before pushing up to this area here. And now we still got to figure out where price is going. So we're going to walk down to the 6-month time frame to see what's going on. So we can see that anything that can happen in this area is going to happen basically, and let's add a support. So it's basically going to happen within that price action candle. So anything form and pushes up following this candle, pushes up, you can see that market breaks up to the upside. If not, it'll consolidate, work its way sideways within that price action candle unless we see something break down through it. Trying to find the highest high where price can relate to, and we're going to find out on maybe the 6-month time frame. Not yet. So on the 6-month time frame, we have price action as a bullish green candle spike down to a low. Second, third, fourth last candle in the market was a retest from that previous area, which is a double bottom. So we have first, second, third, fourth over retest market, and now we're still waiting to see what's going to happen in this area, because even though we have the retest with the third last candle, market spiked up, it could come back for a retest again, or we may get consolidated within that second last candle or that market pushes up. Working our way to the 3-month time frame. So right now there's really no high until we start seeing red and green start coming. If it happens with the following candle after this, but we're looking for a level to find a high for a break. But so far we do have some solid midpoint or some support touches. So that market can be pushing up, coming back to retest that midpoint before pushing up further, or we may just receive solid, may follow up with a bullish green candle and break out. Walking down to the monthly time frame, so price action monthly time frame, huge bullish green candle pushed up to a high, so we may be coming back for a retest towards that midpoint that we did create. So what the market is reading is, if you look over to the left hand side, so right below price and second candle, this is a retest, And below that previous area, this is a double bottom with another follow-up with another double bottom. So we have the market. So if we take this area and we put this into a zone, so we're going to grab that SR line a little bit above, a little bit below. We can see that the market did consolidate in that zone before breaking out. So what we're reading is that when the market entered the zone, they identify as a first, second, third, fourth double bottom. Okay, we have one. Market came back into the zone for first, second, third, fourth, another double bottom. So we have two double bottoms. And then the market finally broke out, came back to retest, and market pushed up further. So in total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a quadruple bottom and a break and retest. The market pushed up. So we're going to see if the market is going to follow up with bullish green candles to push up further, or it's going to retest that second or that midpoint line that we did before breakout. We're going to wait to the weekly time frame, still receiving that bullish green candle. Okay, on the weekly time frame, market spiked up from a high. We can see we talked about it on the previous time frame at that low. This was the double bottom, or this is the retest that was formed. And as we look down into it, that retest that came back to the zone before pushing up is a double bottom. So we have a first, second, third, and market pushed up with the price action and create a W formation. So we did receive a huge bullish green candle. It can be pushing up further. It may be rejected to come back down. And if it does, then we'll be identifying as the retest. And we're going to see if it's going to push up. Walking down to the daily time frame. So we have a huge gap in the market. So there's a huge gap in the market right here. And we received at the low within that zone before breaking out. We had a double bottom and a retest. So we can see that first, second, third, fourth retest. And the market just disappeared, blast off, and the price racked up to the numbers nearing 83.30. Working our way to the 4-hour time frame. So price action on the 4-hour time frame. And this is where we could probably find out levels of that high, and then we'll be looking for a break. So we have price action, or price action is a small candle bullish green still forming. So it could be pushing up, could be turn around and reject, or it could be just trying to form a doji to consolidate. But what we do know is that that price action candle is within the second last candle, because we still didn't break out the wick side, so it's consolidation. So now we can tighten up this area of that resistance line, and we can take it for the breakout of the second last candle body or the second to last candle wick of that high. So we can look for the breakout near the numbers of 83.15 or 83.60. We can just wait a few days to see what's going to happen, a few hours to see if that market's going to form. Primarily what I'm looking for in this area, looking for that red candle to form side by side, so it can show that it did create a bit of a push and it had a retest, which will be the red candle will be the support. So you want to see something red form, or I would like to see something red form to create a support to identify that market could have stability at that area before pushing up. And if not, then that means that market could just, as fast as that market came up with the gap in the market bullish and green from the previous time frame, and as fast as that market come back down within that concept or maybe the midpoint before pushing up further. Very important information, guys. Please review and study Forex pattern cheat sheet, breakout and retest strategy. Click on images. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX, Trtn. Start.